This meeting is being recorded.
Good morning, everybody. Very excited. We have a new restaurant in Denver that is hitting the road with raves. I think it is fantastic. And well, actually, it's Memorial Day weekend and great way to celebrate. And it is Ariana and Chris Teigland of the new, did I get that pronounced correctly?
Teigland, yeah.
Okay, and it is Glo Noodle House, and it is glowing. Good morning. How are you both?
So good. How are you?
Fine. All right. I think we should start saying, what is Glo Noodle House?
Yeah, me.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of you got to talk.
Yeah. We, I guess, do really fun Asian food. It's not super traditional, but there is a lot of traditional techniques and aspects to it. And I think the end of the day, we just wanted to name something after my mom. And we just kind of picked the name Glo. That was her nickname. And she used to take me out for a lot of Japanese and different Asian cuisines. And we just kind of wanted to do this place to honor her. And then I think Ari handles the service and the hospitality that would also honor her as well.
Well, good for you. Now, first of all, where is Glo Noodle House?
Yeah, we are off 38th and Tennyson. So right at the end of all that.
Well,
the main
if
part of Tennyson.
people may know that it used to be Brazen, and
Yes.
it's on next to the dentist office.
It
Yeah.
is, yep.
That's
all
how
our neighbors.
I always say that's how you find it. And it is a terrific little place, but describe, because you have probably one of the neatest outdoor dining areas. for
Yeah. We love the space. So we have almost double our seating is patio. And we have a really sprawling patio with lots of grassy area and lots of like really old trees. And we are right where the old Elitch's used to be before it moved downtown. So you can see the old carousel and the old theater from.
Well, it's like dining in the park, actually,
Yeah, yes.
with service and pretty tables.
Yes,
and everything.
yes.
But
It's just beautiful.
and inside is small and charming. And you have a chef's counter where you can sit and watch Chris and chefs, as well as a bar.
Yeah. We have 6 seats at our chef's counter. It's like bar style seating. So you're just looking at the kitchen and watching them work the charcoal grill and make all the ramen. So it makes for a pretty fun experience.
Okay, well now before we get into it, let's talk a little bit about your background. Okay, Mama took you to Japanese food, but that doesn't mean you learned to cook ramen. Where did you all start, or what? Tell us about you. Okay, Chris, speak.
Yeah, I'm trying to think where I even started. I did a little bit of like kitchen work around college and kind of as a part-time job. And then eventually I was like banking, and I really loved it for a little bit. And then I all of a sudden hated it. And I quit one day and said, I'll just cook to pay the bills till I figure out what I want to do. And I was like, when I'm happy, I cook. When I'm sad, I cook. I should just do this and get paid to do that and make that a career. So
did you all work at other restaurants, or did you just, is this your first just dive in and get started?
Yeah, I have a culinary background, so I did the whole culinary school thing, and then we actually met working in the Black Belly kitchen in Boulder while we were working for Hosea. And then, before that, I worked in a few other kitchens, and we ran the kitchen together at a local winery, Ballast Cherry Vineyards.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, but then that's where we discovered that the kitchen wasn't big enough for the both of us.
I
So
understand that.
yes, running a kitchen and being married just wasn't going to work out. So I decided to switch over to front of house, and that was while we were in Chicago. We kind of made that decision, and that's where Chris got some experience at ramen spots, but he really just kind of taught himself
Well, good
all
for
the
you.
ramen secrets.
Okay, well then let's talk a little bit about the menu at Glo Noodles.
All right. I guess any aspects of it you like?
I loved it all, but you
All
tell
right.
me about. I can tell you about it, but I think you should tell me.
All right.
It's really fun. I always tell people, I think most people come and want to have the noodles, which makes sense.
Mhm.
That's kind of what we're known for, but I try and steer the people in the direction of trying more of the small plates and skewers.
Skewers are incredible.
They're great. Yeah. We have the first piece of equipment we bought for Glo was the grill that we
Okay.
grills all the skewers on.
Before we knew we had a space or not, we bought that just to be ready.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Yes. And then there's just a really stunning like raw plate section, and Chris does a lot of seafood that is.
Well, tell us about some. Just name some.
All right.
I mean, the crudo was fabulous.
Thank you. I think my favorite one right now, and maybe it'll change, but the hamachi.
That's
do
what
that.
I have.
Yeah, we do
Oh.
that one with grapes and serranos and Thai basil, and then it has a white ponzu sauce that's just super zippy, and it's like lightly smoked, so you kind of get that little bit like on the tip of your tongue when you try it. That's one of my favorite menu items. But
I adored it.
oh, thank you so much.
And
But
then when it got to, okay, I want you to tell me, but when it got to the skewers and it says chicken skins, I know they're supposed to be fabulous, but I'm thinking, oh, come on, if I'm going to be unhealthy, this is it. We ordered another round. I
Oh,
mean, they
good.
were outrageous.
They're so good.
I
So
think
fun.
that's the one that we were wondering if people would order or not, but we sell so many of those. That might be one of the most ordered skewers for sure.
Well, I don't know, it's sure one of the best. What are some of the other small plate appetizers that
Our fried chicken,
I
we
didn't have that?
oh, it's really, really tasty. We do a lot of those. We use just chicken thighs for it, so it's a little juicier than if you were to get like white meat, and has like a little chili glaze and yuzu aioli. It's really, really tasty.
That's on my next list, okay.
Good. Our Bok Choy is probably one of our other favorites, where we blanch it and then we char the Bok Choy, and it kind of gets like a Japanese version of a Caesar dressing, and a little bit of black sesame and Marcona almonds and pickled apricots. I think that's one of our favorites as well.
I maybe end up not ever having a ramen dish.
I know.
I know. Yeah, there's so much to try.
We definitely, some people come in and expect ramen, and then they have so many small plates that they never make it to ramen.
Well,
They have to come back.
I mean, you're telling me the things I really love the most. The ramen was fabulous, but still, wow. So tell me a couple more.
Oh, sure. Let's see. Some of the other raw plates, we have a buri salmon that we torch with like a miso sauce, and it has a serrano salsa, ponzu, crispy shallots. I think that one is probably like the most buttery texture of the fish that we have, where it just kind of, the little char on it starts to melt the fat in the salmon, so it just kind of melts in your mouth when you eat it.
And he does nigiri every day that changes. And sometimes he'll do tamaki, like the hand rolls, and that changes every day. So it's really fun to, if
Well,
you come a lot, to
I
taste
guess
different one.
ramen may have to wait till one
Yeah.
and one, because like, how many am I going to get? And then talk about the ramen because it was wonderful.
All right. Our ramen. So we do make all of our broths in-house. The pork stock probably is the longest. That one takes about 48 hours until we can serve it. And we do like a miso bacon ramen with that one, as well as our death wish, which is essentially the same with just a lot of chilies and a lot of spicy things in it. But that one's probably the highest selling ramen we have is our death wish, we call it.
Yeah.
But then we also have some lighter ones with our chicken stock that's like not as thick. And I think probably my new favorite one, we have a spicy mushroom, which is vegetarian, but
I didn't see that.
yeah, that just came on the menu.
Yeah, it's great.
That one has like roasted trumpet mushrooms and
Oh, now I need ramen too.
yeah. That one's really, really fantastic, especially if you're a vegetarian. I think that can
I'm
be
not. But,
anything.
well, and I actually also thought your dry ramen.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
the mazamen.
Yeah, I thought that was incredible too.
Thank you.
That one's probably the least traditional of the
Mhm.
noodle dishes, but it's so fun.
It is
Yeah,
fun.
and
Yeah.
it is delicious.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
like an Italian sort
Yeah.
of fusion thing
Right.
going on.
Yep.
Little kimchi.
Actually, you can come there, mix, match, go whichever way you want, share. And it's fun. It's very casual. And the food was just terrific. Now, isn't it, I've always heard it's a mess to deal with ramen noodles.
I suppose it can be, but that's one person every night just deals with that.
Oh,
So
On the cooking
yeah, they have their little station and they have all their noodles lined up. And I think that if they had other responsibilities, that the noodles could be chaos. But it's a lot of work, a lot of steps.
out of curiosity, because I don't even care about dessert, but after dinner there's no room. Do you do desserts too?
Oh, yes. Even people that say they're stuffed, anytime they get the desserts, they still disappear.
Of course, that's people.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been like a dessert person.
I'm
Really.
not either.
Very savory, but for some reason our desserts are just so delicious that it's kind of converted me.
Well, come on, what are they? Are you
We
not
have
telling?
we have a lemongrass panna cotta that we do with raspberry coulis and Thai basil, and it's just like so refreshing. I feel like for
Mhm.
a panna cotta, it's very light. Then we have a green tea soaked like sponge, like yuzu cake that we do that has a yuzu mascarpone, kind of like a tiramisu in the layer. And then we have a passion fruit sorbet with almonds and herbs, and that one's also very refreshing, especially as going into the summer. Like that one's very light. So.
And you do have lots of terrific drinks, wines, etc.
Yeah, we've had a lot of fun with our cocktail program. Most of the drinks would be similar to favorites like a spicy margarita, but we put yuzu kosho in our margarita, which gives it kind of a little bit of a different taste, a little briny, a little spicy. So I'm just trying to work different Japanese ingredients into maybe drinks that are familiar to some people, just trying to get them to try kind of getting out of the box. But I'm really proud of our sake program so far, and everyone has been so receptive, and I'm so glad that people want to drink sake and learn more about
Very, very popular.
Yes, because that allows us to bring on some really fun things and just let people kind of try out something they haven't tried before.
Well,
Ari does a really good job at getting different things, I think. So she tries all the ones that they bring in. And I think she does such an awesome job at kind of sticking to stuff that's just more exciting and not run of the mill when it comes to any of the cocktails or the sake or beers, everything. So
Good for you.
yeah.
It sounds like you were well researched and ready to go, because everything is fantastic. And I mean, I was there, it just opened, and it was like, really? I mean, wow.
Thank you.
And good for you. Okay, tell us, and I think you should be very proud. Summertime, are there special things going on, or just it's summer, come enjoy the patio and the new restaurant?
Definitely we're excited to put the patio in full gear and use it every day once the days get longer and warmer. We've got bought some yard games and stuff. So it's a great place for like kids to run around too.
Well, you used to have the little chairs even sitting out there.
Yeah, the little Adirondack chairs.
Yeah.
But we've got bubbles and chalk and whatever, so you can have a nice date night and let the kids play in the yard.
Unless you're a child of 50 or 60 and you have to go play with them.
Yeah.
Or instead of.
Yes. And then we did start doing an industry night. So people in the hospitality industry should come in on Tuesdays. We've got a fun chicken sandwich special. And then
Does this run all evening or just late?
Yes. Yep.
Oh.
All night, Tuesday night.
Yep.
And then we are also changing up the happy hour menu and adding some really, really fun, exciting dishes to it. So
Well, tell me about your hours.
Okay.
Yeah, we're open 4 p.m. to 9 on weekdays, and then 10 p.m. on Friday and Saturdays, and then we are closed Sundays, so Chris and I can have a day off.
Yeah, I think this child is taking a lot of time.
Yes.
It is.
A lot of
She's
time.
needy.
So yeah, I know those. So you don't do brunch or lunch at all?
Not yet.
Yeah.
We'll
If you do that, takes away your Sunday.
Yes. We just, didn't want to overextend ourselves, and we wanted to make sure that we could do the dinner service really, really well.
I don't think you have to do anymore. What you're doing is just great. I'm just asking so people know. Do you accept reservations?
Yes. They are encouraged. We use Talk as our reservation system. So if you go to our website, there is a button at the top right-hand side that says reservations, and that'll take you right to booking.
So the name is Glo Noodle House, and it's GLO.
GLO.
Yes.
Yep. Noodle
Address, phone number.
Yeah, we are at 4450 West 38th Avenue, Suite 130, next door to Comfort Dental.
It's just easier to find. If you get to
know.
the light, it's the next block right after the light on Tennyson.
Yes.
And if you just see that, excuse me, that lovely dentist office, just turn left and you're there. And it's just the easiest way not to get lost.
It's true. And look for the big carousel. We're right by that. And then our phone number is 303-993-4180.
Good job.
Yay, you remembered. Have we missed anything? Because I just want people to, you all are great, and the servers are darling, and the food, it's just a delightful, fun, casual, and its prices are going up and up. You are certainly reasonable.
Oh,
And it's just, you've done something that really is very appealing at this time when everything is so crazy.
yeah, thank you. We're so happy we've been working on this for so long, and it's been a dream for so long for both of us that I think just how much love we put into it. And
It shows.
yeah, I would hope it comes across. Yeah, so it's
It
great
does.
if that's getting across.
That's awesome.
Well, you all are just a total delight. And I hope everybody will like and subscribe to The Gab on YouTube. And this will be on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram as soon as I get it up, which is no problems. It'll be right up. Problems, it could be a little longer. Who knows? But you are just absolutely the most delightful couple with a great, great new restaurant. Have we missed anything? Because I want people to, I do have to say, I do a lot of charity work, and you are going to be in our big event August 27th. It's called Concourse, but it's out at Centennial. There are car shows, and it's worth going just for the plane show. I mean, they have, oh my, the first time I ever went, I just sat there. But when you said you would join us, oh my, you're giving back to the community, but such a wonderful thing. And we're so thrilled to have you there.
Thank you. We're excited.
Well, me too. And I'm excited to come back next week. Anyway, have a wonderful weekend. Will you be open Monday, Memorial Day, or no?
We're closed.
Okay. Yeah, I would think so. All right, just so people know, it's Sunday and Monday. They're off this week.
Yes.
Have a great weekend. Have a wonderful time. And I'm so hungry now. I could just get in the car right this minute and get there. Thank you for your time and being.
Thank you so much.
Lots of luck. It is incredible. Much love to all. And happy Memorial Day to everybody. Please be safe. See you next week. And I'll see you too. Much love. Bye-bye.
See you.